A fishing boat is engaged in fishing operations. Strangely, amidst the abundance of fish goods, it seems to be mixed with an unknown creature slowly wriggling. No one knows what species this is. Everyone picked up their weapons one after another, carefully stepped forward to check. Suddenly, an unknown creature launches an attack. Brother Boy was instantly bounced off by a monster. There's no time for everyone to react. The unidentified creature crawled into a box at an extremely fast speed. The little boy in yellow who was bounced off was severely injured. Continuous blood flow. The captain quickly called for rescue upon seeing the situation, but it never occurred to them. A few minutes later, it was a military helicopter. A group of armed personnel inexplicably forcibly took the little boy in yellow and the box containing unknown creatures away. A few days later, ZR told his friend Jack about the capture of mysterious creatures, and say it's a creature they've never seen before. Highly aggressive, extremely fast. I vaguely feel like a legendary mermaid. Jack naturally wouldn't believe it, because mermaids have only been a legend in town for hundreds of years. Meanwhile, a little boy is playing in the sea, but there was no sense of danger approaching. An unknown creature is slowly approaching him. Suddenly, a shark darted out of the water. The little boy was immediately startled and screamed. Originally, it was just a shark head, but the death of the shark surprised him a bit. Jack couldn't help but look at the sea. Is it related to the unknown creature he mentioned? Subsequently, Jack takes the shark head to the Ocean Research Institute, where his girlfriend works. What shocked him was, from the radius of shark bite marks, the wound is only the size of a human bite mark. This is clearly not caused by other sharks, so there's only one way possible. It's a new type of predator they've never seen before, but this matter is not yet clear. Jack had another strange incident on his way home. A naked girl suddenly appeared, blocked Jack's direction. He quickly got off the car to check. I saw the girl walking with unusual steps. Stumbling, I didn't take a few steps before I fainted. Jack can only take the girl home and settle down first, and on the way, I called the town doctor's phone number. After returning home, the girl woke up from a coma. He looked at his clothes strangely, and I feel very curious about everything around me. Strangely, no matter how Jack asked her, she kept her mouth shut and didn't answer. The girl seems to feel that Jack is not malicious, so I sang him a wonderful song. Jack suddenly felt as if he had lost his soul, deeply attracted by the singing voice. It wasn't until a knock on the door that he woke up. It's a doctor from the town. Here we go. But when they arrived at the room, the girl has long since disappeared, but the beautiful singing of the girl persisted in his mind, so he decided to look for the girl. Here, the girl stopped at a mermaid jewelry store. After the shop owner saw the girl, suddenly his face was filled with fear. It seems that Leo knows the girl, and this scene happened to be seen by Jack, who came to search for it. But after he came over, the girl disappeared into the crowd again. Faced with Jack's inquiry, the shop owner denied it completely. Afraid and uneasy, he said he had never seen any girl before. At this point, the girl came to a fisherman's house again. A helicopter toy attracted him. This reminds him of something, so he came to a man repairing a car with a toy plane in his hand. Show the toy in your hand to the man. The man seems to understand his meaning. Without hesitation, take him to search for the plane. I didn't expect the man to have a bad idea halfway through, and he started hitting girls with his hands and feet, but it never occurred to him. He didn't meet an ordinary girl. The girl took off her coat to emit a strange roar of anger, but his arms became unusually dry, even starting to scab. On the other side, Jack's girlfriend is taking the children to watch sea lions, the sea lion performing meekly. Suddenly, it feels like a threat, becoming irritable and unclear, so the black girl had to take everyone and leave quickly. Only one child found out that the girl came over and caused it. Meanwhile, Jack found this place, and discovered the girl. He saw the girl's dry and scabbed arms, thought there was a problem with the girl's skin, so he quickly called a doctor for help, but at this moment, the girl's body is completely scabbed, turned into fish scales. He struggled to climb to the shore, head into the sea, then he let out a painful roar. Then her body began to transform, expose a sharp tusk. The back is gradually growing out, its legs have also turned into huge fish tails. She is the legendary mermaid, but the process of his transformation, coincidentally captured by an underwater camera, and the purpose of his transformation into a human form ashore. Just looking for the sister who was captured by humans a few days ago, and she is exactly the sister Xiaomei is looking for. The Blackfish army is preparing to use it for some kind of experiment. Jack was shocked to see the mermaid transform with his own eyes. That's why she believes there are really mermaids in the world, so he found his friend Zi. I hope to go to sea with him, find a trace of the mermaid. Soon, they found signs of mermaid activity in the sea. Lao Hai quickly took out a piece to prepare for hunting. Just then, the appearance of a mermaid reappeared in Jack's mind, just like the moment when my mind is about to shoot. Pushed away by Jack, Zio thought Jack was deliberately causing trouble. While arguing with him, the sea suddenly emitted a painful and mournful sound. It's like the sound of a mermaid. Did you hit the target in a crooked manner? Jack saw the situation. Hurry up and take off your coat. I haven't waited for Xiao Hai and his son to react yet. Just plunge into the sea. Strangely enough, there is no trace of mermaids in the sea, but he found an unknown device stuck on the propeller, so the sound came from here. After they brought this unknown device back, found out it was an underwater camera, Zia suddenly thought of, when they captured that unknown creature, I've made the same sound before. Are all these laws thrown by the military to lure more mermaids? On the other side, the military is conducting brutal experiments on mermaids. They injected the spinal cord extracted from the mermaid into the paralyzed white mouse. The little white mouse miraculously recovered. The success of this study gave them a bold experimental idea, combining mermaid genes with humans.